Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This one's interesting. This is from RDO Enthusiast, uh, as well as Tom Hearn. I don't know who this guy is. A Deputy Director, News Affairs, Chicago Police. You all know how I feel about city officials, including police departments. I believe they don't do the average citizen, a favor. They seem to be the biggest advocates for gun confiscation. They seem to be the biggest advocates for gun control. And they want themselves to be the only ones with guns. As with the city officials, they want the police and criminals to have guns. The police seems to be this force, this militarized force that just wants them to have guns and nobody else. That's my feelings on it. It's okay if you feel differently. It's okay if you don't like me for those opinions about police, but that's just the way I feel. I look at it as a spreadsheet thing, a finance issue. They spend way too much money and provide very little service to the people that fund them. Why the hell do none of them have attempted murder charges? The gun used was a full auto, and this officer is now paralyzed. WTF. Very unfortunate that a person decided to join up with a police department, because the only thing that usually happens to you is death, crippled, paralyzed, or thrown in jail for being too rough with one of the city's assets. And when I say city's assets, one of these three guys. So let's take a look and see what people are talking about. It's a sad thing. I highly doubt our superintendent or mayor have it back. Oh, they don't. That superintendent that the Chicago has is the old superintendent for the Dallas Police Department, and he threw all the police under the bus, and the police in Dallas literally turned their backs on him. And he had to go. They had to get rid of him because the police didn't like him. Anytime a gun is used to shoot at a person, an intention is to kill. By default, any person who shoots another person and they don't die should have been getting attempted murder charges. Well, that makes sense, but that's not how Kim Foxx is, who's the new age DA that's in charge of Cook County. I don't know how she's still there. I don't know. You people keep electing her, so I just say the people wanted her there. That's what they want. The people want her in there. Should be attempted murder. Elections matter. They sure do. I've been preaching that a lot lately. Ironically, the mayor endorsed. Of course, the Beetlejuice endorsed her. Of course, Beetlejuice. People like Beetlejuice, so the people that she likes gets in. She was reelected. Sadly, it seems like the system is rigged in favor of Democrats. You don't say. Let's take a look. Offender Demetrius, 28. Got his address there. That's good that they have their addresses. Maybe we'll take a look at them. One felony account, aggravated discharge of firearm. One felony account, weapon not to be held by a felon. Possession or use of a firearm, fugitive from justice, out-of-state warrants. So yeah, out-of-state warrants. We've got 2 felony counts, aggravated vehicle, loaded firearm, 2 felony counts, aggravated battery, discharge of a firearm. This guy, 2 felony counts, aggravated discharge of a firearm. So nobody's charged with an illegal machine gun. So they converted this gun, the gun that they used. So Bryant Hayes was arrested in a block of Des Moines, approximately. Okay, so this is the narrative, the rest report. They're charged accordingly. I wouldn't say that they're charged accordingly. They shot a police officer. Very unfortunate, but hey, that's the job. And this guy apparently has a PPP loan. This is the deal. This is the hood maneuver. Everybody in the hood set up a fake account and lied to get PPP loans from the government, $20,000. So everybody in the hood got a $20,000 check when Biden was president. Thanks for posting this. This should be a bigger story, but it won't be. Yeah, they're not going to get, like I told, I talk to family members and friends, and I talk about this whole thing, and I keep telling them, and they're just fascinated by it. They're like, what do you mean? Why aren't people working? Well, these people didn't hold jobs, and when they had to, they hold like service jobs, like really weak, low-paying service jobs. Why don't they have these jobs? Why is there this big problem with hiring in America? Well, Joe Biden's White House put out this PPP loan thing, and they didn't have any checks and balances in place. So everybody started just lying on the form and got a check, and they just cashed a check and it had like $20,000. So this dude, who is the light skinned dude, this guy right here, he has an actual, this is the SBA website, PPP loan funded companies. He got $18,332. There's the address. He even set up a code. He's a sole proprietorship. There's the approval date. 4/22/2021. There's the lender. He didn't get it. He didn't do it again. They were only able to do it once because I think they had to verify all the stuff. But the problem is they distributed these first checks. They didn't get a second one because this isn't a real company and they have to verify, and they can't verify. So this dude, this case should be, like people are saying, this case should be way bigger than what it is. Now, if you or I were to do this, our asses would be in jail. The IRS would be coming after us. We would be getting summons to court. They'd be going through all of our finances. They'd be locking us up. Which goes back to my narrative that these criminals are city assets. These people are funded by the government, your local officials, Beetlejuice, all across America. They want these people out in the streets. They are literally creating opportunities for them to get massive amounts of cash. They create opportunities for them to get firearms. When they get busted red-handed with this stuff, people like Kim Fox reduces all the charges on them, drops the cases, gives them reconnaissance bails, allows them to just sign a piece of paper and get out of jail and walk free to do the same crimes over and over and over. Think I'm lying? Hit the sub. Follow the channel. We're going to uncover the truth. We're going to uncover it. They can't lie when the documentation is right there in black and white, people. There it is. There it is. You think they're going to go after him? You think they're going to actually keep these charges? You think the ATF is going to actually do an investigation for a unregistered machine gun in Metro Chicago? Use the firearm to disable permanently a police officer with a machine pistol, a Glock pistol with an adapter on the end of it that turns it into a fully automatic weapon. They shot a cop with it. Do you think they're going to go after them for this? Do you think they're going to get the 10 years, $100,000 fine that they threaten normal gun owners with all the time? You think they're going to do that? Do you really believe they'll do that? Because I don't. But they're in the suburbs. You got these ATF field offices going in the ranges in the suburbs to people that they know are just working class people that don't commit crimes and don't rob people and don't shoot cops. And they're pressing them about a freaking pistol brace on an AR-15 pistol. They're really harassing these people about accessories on an AR-15 pistol being used at a range. But when you have these vampires with fully automatic machine pistols, the ATF is crickets, man. Where's the FBI? Where's the ATF when it's these vampires? Oh, they don't want to get killed. They don't want to get shot. They're not going to investigate. They're not going to mess with them because they're a part of the scam. Buckle up, people. It's going to be a bumpy summer. We're going to cover it. You keep it locked. Hit that like, hit that share, you subscribe, and I'll see you on the next vampire crime. Peace.